Let's fight. A very good evening to each and every one of you. Charles talking. Shut up. And all right, welcome in the ring, folks, to each and every one of you. Why is Charles still talking? Like, shut up already, please. Did I carry the keys right? Did I carry the notes just right? Guys, welcome in the ring wherever you guys are joining us from this evening, whether you guys are at home in Guyana or you somewhere around the world. We are so privileged that so many of you can join us. Let us know how you're receiving our audio this evening. Let us know how you're receiving the visuals. We want it to be just right for you guys. Still tweaking it just a little bit to get it right for you folks. Ringsiders, you have to assemble, guys. When you come, don't give the trenches no quarters. Don't give the Jagabats no quarters there. How are you guys doing? It's so good to see so many of you logging on, wherever you're joining us from, whichever page you're joining us from, whichever platform. Some of you are joining us from the bourgeoisie area, Twitter. Some of you are joining us from the suburbs, the outskirts of the capital. You guys are on YouTube. You folks on YouTube, you're special to us. You folks on Facebook, Meta, the blue app. Y'all know there's where we there. There's we lines. We in the ghetto with y'all. Good to see each and every of you. Kim Walker, good to see you. Shelley DeRidder, good to see you. Diane Gravesandi, good to see you. Alexis Arthur and Marlon Cameron, all of you beautiful, fantastic folks. SV Diona Ryan, good to see you as well. Guys, how is it out there? How have you guys been doing? Did you guys tune into our podcast? We launched a podcast very informally during lunch today, and we hope to do it right throughout the week. 12 to 1, we're going to be on with some additional information, setting the pace for the things that are going to come in the ring. And folks, we hope that you guys had a chance to tune into that. We know that you all miss us. We know that you all miss us. So we give you all a little bit during lunch, just enough to digest during lunch. How was lunch today, guys? How was work in general? We trust that you guys have had a great time and that you've had a rewarding, productive day. Guys, as you come on, we always ask that you share the live stream. And don't forget, guys, you got to partner with us. Sharon Shepard, have you partnered with us recently? Ray Sedan on YouTube. Kesh Sharma, have you guys sought to partner with us recently? Diane Fordyce, good to see you, Diane. Carlene Campbell, what about you guys? We need all of your support here in the ring to keep this thing going strong. Janet Edwards and Andrea, good to see all of you. Barbara Vaughn, good to see you there. Gwyneth Jones and Lynn Finance, all you beautiful, special people. Trust that you guys have had a great weekend. In Guyana, we often talk about it's the High Risk Saturday. Well, High Risk Saturday was Charles Ramson. They didn't warn us. We were looking for something less dramatic. But High Risk Saturday was Charles Ramson. Talking. Shut up. And all right. Guys, good to see so many of you guys joining us, like Maxine and Philippa Pearson, Anston Bob. I see Alexis Douglas, all of the usual suspects. Shawnette, I said Ameta Carroll, Angela McDowell. Angela, how do you do? How are you guys doing in general? Trust that you guys are in good health and good spirits, guys. I know sometimes the work gets hectic and overwhelming and all of that, but we trust that you guys are not giving in by any means, that you are surmounting all of the obstacle, guys. We want to not only live, but we want to thrive as well. And good to see each and every one of you. Lindsley Alls and Robert Farrier. I see also Penelope Grant and Paulette Hicks. Great to see each and every one of you. Those of you who are still on the job, hold straight. We know some of you are still working. You are still on the clock. And some people might be preparing to go into work as well. Hold straight, folks. Hold straight. Good to see each and every one of you guys. I am fired up and ready to head to the fight card. Quite a bit of information to get through, things we think you guys ought to be updated about, and we are ready to go. And just before we go, guys, why don't you take the opportunity to share the live stream? A lot of people name calling tonight. A lot of people named Colin. A lot of people named Colin, guys. I am ready to get into the fight card. Maybe tag somebody. Share. You can share that link from YouTube back on WhatsApp, and people can watch the show right on WhatsApp. You can share the link from Facebook again to WhatsApp, and folks can watch the show right on WhatsApp. Send it to a friend. Send it to a frenemy. Send it to the side chick. Send it to the side hustle. Whatever you got to do, guys, ensure that you share the live stream. In addition to doing that, we want you guys to come on board and partner with us. Guys, you know we want to keep this going. And it's only possible because we are powered by you, each and every one of you, the ringsiders, especially those persons who have come on board and to contribute the subscription on a monthly basis to help us move forward. Guys, you know that it's only on via Cash App. We ask for a commitment of $5 per month, $10, 15, 20 US dollars per month. For those of you who can afford it, you want to go bigger than that? Oh my God, surprise us. And do just that. On Cash App, it's in the ring 592. That's our Cash App handle. It's a $sign, of course, in the ring 592. At PayPal, it's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. And then we're available on MMG. That's the Guyanese Cash App. Our number there is 627-6963. And we're available on the PayPal platform, or rather the MoneyGram platform and the Western Union platform as well. To all our friends, thank you guys for coming on board and for supporting us in this really, really special way. Let's get to the fight card now. A lot of people named Colin. That's what we're saying. A lot of people names Colin. Like Andrew McBean. Andrew, your name Colin. Your name Colin. You know who else named Colin? Prince Charles. Prince Charles named Colin. And the other cross Charles, he named Colin too. His name Colin. Catfish named Colin. Not a day goes by when Catfish named and Colin. Ramson, the other cross, he named Colin too. Once you all name and Colin for the wrong reasons, your name can be Colin for good reasons. For good reason. Charles Series, engineer Charles Series, his name Colin for good reason tonight. Damon Prince, you name Colin? Well, I calling it. Shondell Ward, Wilton Blue, your name Colin. Alex Ann, your name Colin. Kim Walker, Daniel Passad, and Ariel, and Margaret Jones, y'all name Colin too. Good to see each and every one of you guys. Take the opportunity and share the live stream. A lot of people named Colin. But let's start with some information around the region tonight. Good to see each and every one of you guys. Let us start with some information from around the region. Guys, Prince Charles in Barbados. Prince Charles in Barbados, folks. How come nobody don't come here, man? That's why you want to know. How come nobody of importance don't come here? Y'all know Prince Charles in Barbados? The man is in Barbados. Well, His Royal Highness, according to the report we have here, Prince Charles is currently in Barbados. And for those of you who've been keeping up to date, Barbados is now changing from a crown colony government where the Queen was the head of state and they had a resident governor general to now having a president. And they are celebrating their independence tomorrow. And so they are switching now from a prime minister as the substantive head of state to a president. That's what's happening in Barbados. And they are giving up the monarchy as their head of state. Ultimately, they're giving that up. So that is part and parcel of why Prince Charles is in Barbados. And there's going to be, I'm being made to understand, a grand cultural presentation and also the installation of the first president. As you guys would have known, Barbados has always had a prime minister. Your Honorable Mia Mottley is the current prime minister, and now they are going to a president as the head of state. And so all of that is happening over the next 24 hours, guys. And that is why, for those of you who fast and need to know, that is why Prince Charles is in Barbados. That is why Charles is there. Well, see, I want to know. That's why the man is there. Y'all fast. So that's a bit of information from around the region, guys, and coming a little closer to home. Picture of the day. Picture, pronounce it like the Trinidadians. Picture of the day. And of course, what you're seeing here is what is going to be the new roundabout. This is between Mandela Avenue and Aubrey Barker Road in South Ranville Gardens. And this roundabout looks like it's going to be very tricky, because this roundabout is between two plots of land, and it's a little off what we know as the main highway there, the Mandela Avenue, and then it's now going to be bordered by Aubrey Barker Road. So it's a little tricky about how they're going to get the cars, because the rail and truly that is not a roundabout area. If you look at the landscape there, it's not a roundabout area per se. So we're pretty interesting to see what is going to happen here, because even at the Sheriff Street roundabout, Sheriff Street and the railway embankment, that roundabout, traffic is not flowing as smoothly as the one at Vlasinjan Road and the highway. Traffic is not flowing as smoothly, so something needs tweaking at Sheriff Street and the railway embankment roundabout. And this one again here, this one here at Mandela and Aubrey Barker Road looks even more tricky. And as we run that, folks, as we run picture of the day, quite recently we showed you these pictures of the day. This particular one here that had to do with some strange markings we saw on Sheriff Street. Now, this is now being dubbed as the sign to nowhere. This is being dubbed as the sign to nowhere. As the sign. If y'all know how to navigate this, y'all tell me, because we confused. Maybe we brain is so big to process this kind of information. We confuse, folks. Share the live stream. Let the world see the purgatory in this country. We know how to navigate this. Well, apparently Sonia Parag got wind of this because the woman went and she did a Photoshop. Parag did a Photoshop. So they rub out the turn to nowhere. The sign and the turn to nowhere, they have Photoshopped it out now. It is gone. It is gone, folks. So we just wanted to update you on this bit. The people take it out. Good old Guyana, folks. Good old Guyana. We trust that you guys have been brought up to speed with what's happening there. COVID-19. Oh, Frank, you name calling too. We ain't going on with COVID-19, We're trying to turn a corner on COVID-19, but Frank is not allowing us. Install Minister of Health. Frank is not allowing us. 2 more deaths within the last 24 hours. 99 new cases of COVID-19. And just over the weekend, we saw a report from Frank suggesting that we were turning the corner on COVID-19. But folks, that is not the case. And then as soon as that is happening, we see this whole thing about Omicron, the new COVID variant we spoke about just last week, that was discovered in South Africa with its 30 variations. Omicron. Well, Irfan took to the media today to talk about Omicron. And the man don't know variants from variant. Oh, PvP got a reading problem, a pronunciation, a reading problem. They are not good at that. They are not good at that. So he was baffled between variants and variant, right? And the guys need some help over there. They need some help. But again, this new variant has been discovered in South Africa. And Irfan said we got the right, we got all of the current vaccines and so on. It's going to work. Don't worry. This is according to Irfan, right? According to Catfish. He said, don't worry about that, right? Mind you, it is about 5 days ago we told y'all about Omicron. These guys now catching up. The world operating digitally, and these guys in analog and dial-up. That's how they're operating. So Irfan today, days later, now informing the country with Omicron. You know what was surprising to me? That last week, Friday, Irfan held a press conference for close to an hour to cuss out the unions. Close to an hour to cuss out the unions about the 7%. And a very important issue like Omicron, less than 2 minutes. Pip, pop, pop, pop. Irfan gone. Right? Don't worry, we vaccine can do, I gone. I gone to cuss out somebody else. Quick. 2 minutes. The man was gone. Last week, Friday, 50 plus minutes. The man abusing out. Ghana is not a real place, It is not a real place. So we wanted to draw that to your attention. And on the COVID front, still, we are losing a lot of people to COVID-19. Popular Linden businessman quite recently, one Mr. Hilton Lyle, lost his battle with COVID-19. This is just yesterday, Sunday. He lost his battle with COVID-19. And earlier this very month, we were informed that his wife succumbed to the very dreaded disease, COVID-19. Folks, we got to take this thing serious. The PPP ain't taking it seriously, but you and I, we got to take it seriously. So again, popular Linden businessman, Hilton Lyle, lost his battle with COVID-19 just yesterday. His wife early on in the month. And so our thoughts and prayers go out to the Linden community because we know how closely knit the Linden community is. Our thoughts and prayers go out to you guys. Guys, we always say on our program, we at least end our program by saying you have to social distance, wear your mask, sanitize, and practice all the COVID-19 protocols that are in place for your health and your safety. And we know we're in that age of my body, my choice, right? And correctly so. But if we had to advise you, we say, guys, get vaccinated. Better to be safe than sorry. Yes, it is your body and your choice. But if we had advice to give you guys, we would say here, we're not going to argue about this. Get vaccinated. It will redound to your benefit. Better be safe than sorry. COVID-19, folks, is real. Right? Just like the PPP, right? That virus is real, COVID-19 real. And now we got to deal with Omicron variant. We got to deal with that. It's one plague to the next under this install regime. Guys, we told you all since August 2nd to now, my God, look, we be there. The dark forces that are out there working against us. The people come back in every form and every fashion. And the people can't take it anymore. We can't take it anymore. So guys, take COVID-19 serious. And again, our thoughts and prayers go out to the Linden community and the friends and family of Hilton Lyle and his wife who have succumbed both to COVID-19. Again, this cannot be an easy time for you guys. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. And I'm certain the community who loved both of them, our thoughts and prayers are with you guys as well. Yep. On another front, signs of the times, folks. Signs of the times. Some people just giving up. Some folks are just giving up. And we turn our attention to a suicide over the weekend that has rocked the University of Guyana community there. And this is a young lecturer, one Vishal Hemraj, took his own life over the weekend. Sadly, took his own life over the weekend. And again, our thoughts and prayers go out to Hemraj's family, friends and family, and the university community. There, so many people not coping with the times as well as other folks. And we understand the pressures. We understand the pressures of the time. We were made to understand from one report that we have read that just bought a house, young man, very educated, just bought a house, just moved in, and people are very, very, quizzical about what would have led to young Hemraj, Vishal Hemraj, taking his own life in this manner. According to the report we have here, the news of his death was shared across, as news of his death, rather, was shared across social media. Many of his students and friends spoke of his simple lifestyle. They described him as an individual who always wore a smile. And again, our thoughts and prayers go out to Vishal Hemraj's family. Again, and in his instance, definitely cannot be an easy time in their family and in their community. And our thoughts and prayers are with you guys. Our thoughts and prayers are with you guys. Signs of the times, folks. Signs of the times, folks. If you know that you have suicidal thoughts and you are grappling with this kind of issue, please, there's help available to you. Seek that help. Signs of the times. Murundi residents and having it with the PPP. Signs of the times, folks. These guys ain't easy, you know. These guys are not easy. Donna McCrae, they ain't easy. Yvonne Daly, they're not easy. Stacey and Stoll, they are not easy. Jacqueline George, the PPP, not easy. But the people in Burundi putting up a resistance. They are putting up a resistance. Now they have signed an agreement, the PPP, that is, with a Canadian gold company who has gone and prospected on the indigenous people lands there in Burundi. They're not vexed with the government for no reason. They install administration, they install regime for no reason. They have a reason why they're pushing back against Catfish and the crew. They have a reason why. Those people got the rights to the land. You know, they got the indigenous heritage to protect and all that. And you all just signing away everything. God, you all got a conscience. And so that is what the residents there in Burundi, they are saying this evening. They said they were not consulted on this issue of this gold exploration on their lands. And they said they do not know how it's going to affect their lives. PPP, oh God, man. You all got no boundaries. You all got a conscience. In every facet of life in Guyana, these guys are causing hardship. And I know the trenches don't want to admit it, but look at it. Just over a year, 15 months, look at mayhem in this country. Look at mismanagement. It's a whole host of purgatory, confusion powder, left, right, and center. Now they're gone to this community, Burundi, and causing hardship to the people. Those people can't mine that gold there for themselves. What's the matter with you guys, man? Shucks, every living day is hardship upon hardship. Every day in this country is hardships. Guys, share this live stream. Don't let us get complacent, you know. We cannot afford to get complacent. Rohan Roberts, how we can get complacent now? We can't. Amir Abrams, not now, we can't get complacent. Ali Koch, Rohan, Keith, all you folks there, Pinky Ali Koch, Rohan Roberts, we can't get complacent, so I encourage you guys. First thing I want to see those emojis, and then we got to share the live stream so as many persons can benefit from this information as possible. So the people in Burundi not having it with them. They are not having it. Again, the people start talking and suddenly, you know who meet? Vikram Bharat meet. Robson Ben meet. Pauline Sukai meet. And some other folks from the GGMC, the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission meet. Why you can't do things in the proper way? You don't sign over the land. The gold company doing what they got to do. And now you all gone in there. Why you gotta put the cart before the horse? Go and talk to the people. It's not how civilized societies operate. God, man. And lots of us gotta be more like the people at Burundi to stand up against these jagabats, these Philistines. A lot of us gotta do that. A lot of us. We can't let these guys just march in and do whatever the hell they want to do. No way. No way. If you are going to allow it, we're not going to allow it. Corwin Barrows, no, we cannot allow them. Joel Dial, we can't allow them. Albert Morgan, we're not allowing them. Paul DeAndro, I know you're not going to allow them. Robin Noreen, where are you going to say now, Robin? Robin, what are you going to say? Because I know Robin is a PPP apologist, you know. Robin is trying to act like he's middle of the road. But Robin is them. What you got to say about that, Robin? Leon Logan, we're not having it. Yvonne Daly, we got to stand up. Like these people here in Burundi. Kudos to you guys. Kudos to the residents of Burundi for standing up to these jagabats. That's what we got to do. Ghana is not a real place. And the Burundi people are telling us that. There is a way in which you do things with the PPNK. There's a way in which you do things. Like tender and procurement. You got the Public Procurement Commission. Should be dealing with that. But these guys have no interest in setting up that commission. There's a way in which you do things. The Judicial Service Commission, they ain't got no interest in that. The Police Service Commission, there's a way in which we should be doing things. People ain't got no time with that. Ethnic Relations Commission, no time with that. They don't like structures. And that is why they feel that they can march in and do what they want to do. Again, it's not a real place. And that is why a lot of people vex with this policeman. A lot of police officers vex with this policeman here. Because we are accustomed to doing things in our own way. A lot of people say this man stupid. The man pagly. But the man just want to do the right thing. Them boys vex. Them boys say things tight. How are you going to do this? Huh? So this policeman was involved in this matter, right, concerning a fraudster. And let me read a piece of the report out of Kaitro News for you guys. It says 2 relatives of an alleged fraudster, he was PPP. 2 relatives of an alleged fraudster, fraud is fraud, have joined him in the lockups after they tried to buy his freedom on Saturday for the Christmas holidays. The alleged fraudster had been identified. The alleged fraudster has been identified as a 37-year-old resident of Houston on the East Bank there. And while trying to buy his freedom for $700,000, right, was his brother and a female relative. And kudos to this policeman. This man should get a promotion on the spot. Please, sir, don't go work for the PPP government. We need more like you in the police force. We need more like him in the joint services. And I'm certain all of our viewers across the political divide. This man's strange. Gwenna Jones, Kevin, all you fantastic folk, Dennis Booker, this man's strange. And we need more of his kind. Unfortunately, the report did not carry the fellow's name. But this is the kind of people who need national awards, not friends and family. You know what the struggle would be for some people to resist $700,000? These jagabats here, you see how they're corrupting the police force daily? Well, there's a ray of sunshine in all this darkness. And I want to say kudos to this policeman. Kudos to this policeman, Tracy Mullin and Shondell Wall and Marlon Tony, Gwyneth Jones and Yonette Hamer Grant. This fella here is the things that national awards should be made of. Stern stuff. The man resists them with his temptation. Right? Guys, share the live stream. This is what information, good news has to go out there about this country. What happened to the PS as I'm on this issue? What happened to the PS that take the bribe? The PPP PS Sharon Hicks from the Indigenous Affairs Ministry, from the Amerindian Affairs Ministry, wherever happened to Pauline? To Sharon Hicks? Pauline Sukai, wherever happened to the story? You know what you're hearing? Oh, the DPP send the file to the police send back the file to the DPP. DPP send the file to the police send back the file to the DPP. You think a PPP person would resist that? You think a PPP person would resist that? Sharon Hicks is proof. Sharon Hicks is proof. Charles, your name calling. Talk about your role models in the PPP. Sharon Hicks is one of your role models, Charles. Charlie, Sharon Hicks is one of your role models. Let me talk the things, the man. So again, kudos to this policeman. These are the kinds of people we need. These are the kinds of people that we need. All right? And y'all don't think y'all gonna send me for thief? We need y'all support here to keep this program going. We ain't going down that road neither. We not PPP here. We work hard and diligently. And that's why we reach out to you guys. for your support for this program, to keep it going, to keep it moving forward, to keep it expanding, and to offer you more programs like the podcast we're doing during lunch every day now, making sure you guys are equipped with information on what these jagabats here doing. So again, folks, kudos to this policeman. Kudos to this fella. Them boys vex with thee. Vex bad. That's what we're hearing. Them boys vex with thee. Bad. Yeah, is that a real place? Things tight. Things tight. Thanks to the PPP, folks are doing all manner of strange things. And that is why 2 men were found with the GPL meters and wires. Things tight. The average foodstuff gone up by 14%. This is according to the PPP mid-year report. Basic foodstuff gone up. Y'all see what boron, lettuce, and so on they sell in the market for just the other day? Huh? You could exchange them vegetables for car and van and bus and so on. Expensive. And then the inflation rate was 5.4 at mid-year. It got up since then. And so these men, 2 men found themselves with GPL meters and wires. GPL meters and wires. Things tight. So them boys were up to something. And so when police stopped them and they could not give a good explanation as to why they had GPL meters and wires in their possession, them boys said, well, you ain't gonna spend some time behind bars at Christmas. They had no explanation as to what they were doing with these GPL meters and wires. Right? But I wasn't too worried. Folks, I was not too worried at all. Laverne, Harricharan, Kelman, I wasn't worried. Glennis, Mingo Byrne, I was not worried. Shondell, right? And Sharon Shea, Austin, I wasn't too worried at all. I'm telling you, I wasn't too worried. Karen McFoy, I was not too worried. Valerie Archibald, I wasn't too worried. You see, if they find them with a lighter, a wire and sponge, then I was going to get worried. But meters and wire, fair enough. Wrong is wrong, fraud is fraud. But I was going to be most alarmed if they find them boys with a lighter, a wire and sponge. Them is national security matters. Breach of national security. You got a meter and little wire. But a lighter, a wire and sponge? No. We're not accepting that. We're not accepting that. We are not accepting that. But folks, you can't do the time, don't do the crime. So these folks with the meter and the wire could not give a good explanation. And so them boys gone with them. Them boys gone with them. And so, the moral behind the story is, don't worry. Don't worry, meters and wires. And especially the combination of the lighter, the wire and the sponge. No. Those are things that get all your human rights suspended one time. One time. Don't get caught with any wire, lighter, and sponge. No. Not a combination. Not that combination. All that you do, guys, don't go down that road at all. At all. Don't go down the road. Who is going to share this live stream for us? Who is going to share this live stream for us? Guys, this is the point in the program. I really want to tell you guys and encourage you guys, because I know some of you must say, in the ring making a whole set of money. Guys, far from it. Far from it. And every cent we receive, we give good accounting for, because we continue to expand our program and offer you a variety of additional programs, lots of which we're going to be rolling out shortly. But I want to encourage you guys that we got bills to pay at our end. And so we need your help and we need your support. Again, do not take us lightly to keep this going. We ain't carrying no lighter. We ain't carrying no wire. We ain't carrying no sponge. But we're encouraging you guys to come on board and to partner with us. And we got several platforms available via which you can contribute. For instance, we got Cash App. We big like them. We got Cash App now. It's a $, in the ring 592. That's where we there on Cash App. It's a $, in the ring 592. And then we on PayPal. It's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. That is the email address at PayPal. In the ring 592 at gmail.com. And then we live on MMG. We also, that's the Guyanese Cash App, the local Cash App. MMG, our number there is 627-6963. 627-6963 is where we dep on MMG. And then we are also available via Western Union. We ain't got no problem with them. Some people got problems with MoneyGram and Western Union. We ain't got no issues. We good. We good to go, folks. So come on board and partner with us. And tomorrow evening, it slipped us this evening, we're going to be showing you guys some of what we're going to be giving some folks who have been partnering, who have been faithful in partnering with us. And we know we can bond some of y'all. But folks are nice to us, and we want to be nice to them as well. So tomorrow evening, I'm going to ask the folks to remind us, and we're going to show you guys some of what we're going to be giving the folks who are partnering with us on a consistent basis, because we need your help to move this thing forward. Folks, if you haven't shared the live stream as yet, please do so. And smash those emojis as well. We want to see how you guys are doing out there. Coming soon. Coming soon. This is an administration characterized by coming soon. Coming soon. They hold a whole press conference. Not to tell you about a project they executed, to tell you something coming up. Something will happen. Coming soon. Everything. Coming soon. Coming soon. Coming soon. They have never told us, for instance, definitively that we had the Delta variant here. And they're not going to come and tell us when Omicron touched down neither. Frank talking about reports, and he asks, Paho for a report and never coming to a conclusion. It reminds me of what the good books say. Ever learning, but never coming to the knowledge of the truth. That's these jagabats here. So you know what coming soon? The report about the Iveri fire. That is what is coming soon. So Frank said recently, right, that he will disclose soon. He said that they have the report. The report has been concluded. It has been completed. But it's going to be released to the public soon. When the reports are, he said it's going to be soon. They have to review. This is Frank. Frank said, folks, a review is on the way. Desiree Armstrong, the man said the review is on the way. What do you want me to do? Vibe chap. The man said the review coming. Kwesi Moffat, what do you want I do? He said you got the whole strain, Kwesi. Nikki Innes, the review is coming. Marna Monroe, the man said coming. It's Frank. Natasha Joseph, he said it coming. They're reviewing. You know, it's quite strange to me. Why they couldn't just review it and then say to the public, here is the report. Frank got to come to the public and say, oh, we're reviewing it. You'll get it soon. Coming soon. Which struck me, not Frank, Ben, Robson. I beg your pardon. Robson. Huh? Coming soon. That's like Robson. Y'all ever see Robson walk? It's $1 for $1. He coming soon himself. Coming soon. What struck me about this whole comment in this report, about the report coming soon? is that Robeson was very quick to attribute blame to political activists in the US. So when Robeson now asking for patience, that the report is completed but has to be reviewed. What? Like, really? So that's what the man came out to say. It's completed, but it has to be reviewed. I thought he would have been very eager to confirm there was them boys overseas. I thought he would have been super, super eager to confirm that. But folks, that is not the case. The man said, hold on. We have to review it. We got cleared with catfish. And then we gonna move from there. I don't know enough where it's going. Right? I know enough where it's going. I know enough. Yeah, I know enough. Where are this going? So on behalf of Ropes and Ben, it's coming soon. Little more patience. Little more patience, people. The PPP, the wicked, the stink and dirty. I hope I'm getting the inflection and stink right. The stink. Wicked, stink, and dirty. That is who they be. They are wicked, stink, and dirty. And if you are tuned into our podcast during lunch today, for those of you who did, we examined this whole issue of Charles Ramson in depth. The wicked, the stink, and the dirty. Now look Charles' comment on this matter here. Huh? Look Charles' comment about black people and got role models. African Guyanese and got role models. Huh? But Charles is talking half the story, left in half. We ain't got role models. I wanted Charles to spend some time. Huh? In my feelings, Charlie. I wanted Charles to spend some time telling us about his grandfather, for instance, who was in the PNC. Frank and Charles and tell me that. You gotta get the whole story. How money make. How money make. You don't tell me the whole story that your father was your grandfather was the financial secretary, financial officer deep in the bosom of the PNC. You talk half, but you left half. Them is things people want to know. Right? Who inspired your grandfather for joining the PNC? And who was he role model? Pimp him. And I admire all the voices that have been raised against this nonsense. This politics of division, as Diana Rajkumar said on our program just today, and Ricky Rupnarain, and they were joined by Tabitha Sereba Halley. It's a politics of division. That is what it is. The politics of division, and nobody plays it better than the PPP. The wicked, the stink and dirty. The wicked, stink and dirty. If you find a better way to characterize them, you be my guest. I want to know. Royston Melville, you another way of characterizing them. Tracy Mullen, what about you? Stacey Lewis, Siobhan Wright, Kwesi Moffat, Natasha, Juliana Bowen. You have a better way? Veronica Primo Rollins of characterizing these jagabats? Wicked, stink, and dirty. That's what it be. Folks, bear with us. We're getting things sorted out. Interference. That is what it is. Interference. Interference running here. But we having it. Huh? Interference running, but we ain't having it. That's what we're saying. There's a whole pack of crosses we're dealing with. He tell me half the story and he left half. Half the story and left half. But we ain't having it, folks. That's what we can tell you. Plain as day. We not having it. So he talk half the story and he left half. But what is interesting and what we want to show you guys is what Engineer Charles Series had to say about the matter. Quite interesting is what Charles Series had to say about the matter. So we want you guys to take a listen to what Charles Series said about this whole issue. That is what's very, very instructive. And that is what we want to share with you guys. Stay with us for a second. As we queue up that video, we're going to have it for you. Let me make sure. Yeah. And we're going to... I'm not getting the background. All manner of things happening. Folks, bear with us. We're gonna come through. Bear with us. We're gonna come through. And we're almost there. All right, so it seems as though we could be having some trouble at the back this time, and we're gonna cut the broadcast, and we are going to be back with you guys tomorrow evening. You see the Jagabats? Y'all see them? Whole pack of crosses? This is where we are this evening, folks. We're gonna be back tomorrow, and we're gonna be back stronger. We are almost at program time, nonetheless, but this is what we wanted to share with you. Charles Series said a number of things just today about these Jagabats, about overpriced land. While Charles is talking about we ain't got role models, Engineer Charles Series said, you know, y'all sell a lot of overpriced land to Afro-Guyanese. Right? Y'all smash up the cooperatives to Afro-Guyanese. 7% salary increase to Afro-Guyanese. So what nonsense y'all talking? But we're going to broaden this discussion tomorrow. We're going to definitely broaden this discussion tomorrow, folks. Thanks for joining us. And that's our time for this evening. Again, as you go, continue to social distance, wear your mask, sanitize, practice all the COVID-19 protocols that are in place for your health and your safety, that of your family, friends, and loved ones. We love you guys. We love you guys. We're going to see you guys back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Thanks for joining us.